Lovelies, here we are again with free money. When I talk about free money, I mean the money you can access without investing anything, without being asked anything or depositing anything. We're talking about this 15,000 grant fund. It is free of charge and it can be accessed from anywhere in this world and by anybody, though it has a minimum age, which is 18 years. So today, I'm going to really be tackling in 3 phases how to get this fund, what is this fund, and really who is qualified to get it. But behold, the good news is you can access this fund from $2,500 to $15,000. Anybody in this world and wherever you are. What is the main thing that they are looking at? They are looking at any person in this world who has an early stage idea or project that can address pressing global challenges. When I talk about pressing global challenges, I know you're going to ask, which challenges are these? No, the fact is, do you have any idea in you that is very pressing, that is very good, that can change the world, can employ people, it is new, when I talk about new, it can be old, but you bring it in a newness, and it is going to impact the lives of people. So this fund focuses mainly on 3 things: the stage you're on, the idea you bring, and the vision you have. When we talk about the stage, this $15,000 fund will first see on your stage. When we talk about the stage, the first stage is our stage. The first stage means that, do you have a great idea or a new project or an initiative ready to grow? Yes, there are most of us that we have, but we don't have funds for us to make our ideas grow. So this the Catalyst Fund is geared toward these small ideas and early stage projects, and it makes people, whether you have already started them or you're going to start it, really, if it is a very good idea, it is going to fund for you. Then the second one they consider about the idea. The idea, is it big enough? Is it new? Do you have the potential to deliver a real lasting change? When we talk about the potential to deliver real lasting change, we think about the things that can be done in the community, especially as far as global challenges is concerned. Is it about the health of the people? Is it about the well-being of people in your community? What exactly is it? And the third stage is about the vision. Now, this shows you that in your project, you should be having these 3 things. At least you should have planned, you should have done something like a vision, and you should be having a clear image of where you're going. Now, before we go very far, this bold vision, this fund supports individuals whose vision for change is audacious. This fund seeks significant long-term impact and have a vision for how to get there and what needs to get done. Behold, you guys, I know wherever you are, you're asking, what is this really fund? The fund is called Catalyst Fund. Catalyst Fund is one of the best fund that can give you $2,500 to $15,000 to anyone in this world, provided your project, it has that impact of addressing pressing challenges in this world. Now, when you go to your website or to your browser, you're going to put Catalyst Fund. Catalyst Fund is being supported in different ways, and it can support you in different ways. But before we go to this, the main part of the funding, the main part of the stage, let's first see this video, what it talks about Catalyst Fund. So as we've heard about what exactly the summary of the Catalyst Fund sponsored by Rodney Berry Foundation, let's see how it looks like. The moment you go to your browser, I told you you can do this fund. You can apply from wherever you are. You can apply on Android, you can apply on iPhone or on your PC. So just go to your browser and put there Catalyst Fund or Catalyst Grunt Fund. This a search interface, first interface will come. The moment it comes like this, you will see that they are giving you $5,000 to $15,000 grant to anybody. Then you go down. The moment you know you have what it takes, first of all, you need to get prepared. One, you have to know that you have a vision. Two, you have to know the project you want to do. It can be an individual, it can be a team, or it can be an organization. You might have already started it, or you might not have started it, but you have it, at least it is clear and bold with its vision. So you go direct to the registration of your fund. When you go to registration, you're going to find various things, and the interface looks like this. It will tell you how to do registration. First, you have to know your name. Of course, it is automatic. Your title, your organization. Yes, when they talk about the organization, it might be an individual or organization as a team. As I told you, you have the email, whereby the email is where they will be contacting you from or verifying you that you are the one. Then also they will be asking you about the phone number, the country where you are. We're here to tell you that when we come to this country, it has so far served different countries in Africa, in Asia, and in other European countries. And it is found in more than 449 countries where it has awarded this fund from. So you continue and fill the form. You put your zip code, you put password. Most of us, we get disorganized with the zip code, but go and know exactly what does the zip code mean. Because most people have been asking me about what is this zip code, what can I put? Then you put the password. Make sure you put a strong password and submit. The moment you submit, it means you have now started that registration. Now, let's continue and first see these ideas. We are talking about Catalyst has been in Africa, has been in Asia, and we have really people that have been there. Let's dive in. First see that the people, the team, the organization that have gained from this fund. Others, behold, everywhere is served. So let's dive in and see what is this stage, the eligibility stage. Who is eligible? The eligible people, they say the Catalyst Fund has been created to source ideas from all corners of the world. You can be a seasoned social entrepreneur or a first-time change maker. Eligible candidates will have the following. One, you should be 18 years and above. Yes, you should submit application in English, not in Luganda, not in Arabic or any other, no, or Spanish, no, only English. You have to include all completed responses to all required application questions. Yes, now we have to be prepared. Then the fourth one, you have to agree to all legal terms and conditions of the Catalyst Fund grant. Then we have to be able to legally receive grant funding. So it's simple. All these ones were eligible to meet them. So the only thing is prepare yourself and see that idea, that bold vision that you have that can change the world, that can employ somebody out there, and you see how you're going to kickstart it. We always say this money is free. And some people think there is no free money, because others think when it comes to evaluation, people are always sided. No, with Catalyst Fund, there is no sided, no in evaluation. They are looking for well thought out projects that have a high potential for lasting impact. And I know your project is part of the of the project that have a lasting impact. What else do you really want to know about this? Can we go and see how to apply? Let's go together. So as I told you, this video will be in 3 to 4 parts. We have finished the registration, or you have done the registration, or you already did the registration. The second part is to go to this part and click on login or application for the fund. The moment you log in or apply, click on application for the fund, this interface is going to come. This interface, one, you have to be very careful. You have to read through, because this is a fund that is very serious, and it looks for people who are long lasting. So as they welcome you, they will show you how to do, what you can do and what you should do. One, they will tell you active applications. You need to know much about this. The Catalyst Application Fund is divided into 3 main content sections. One, there is a project overview, plans and matrices, and organization plus team. Keep in mind that we are looking for small or early stage projects. So if you have a very big project, you know that these ones are looking for people who are starting up, or people who are already started by on their early stages. Then you start from there. One, you have to know it is in 3 stages. One, it is registration. Registration, you've already completed it from there, where you had to sign in and get your account. The second one, you have to go to eligibility. For you to continue with the eligibility, there are things you have to know. Then the third, there is project overview, there is plans, organizations, and confirmations. What does this tell you? This one tells you that before you come here, before you start on application, you should be very ready. You should be having your project down on the paper, or at least in a soft copy. Then the second one, you should be knowing your roadmap, your team. This is now the real project that we started those days that we are doing. So you go ahead and do your application, sit down, relax, and wait. After this, the eligibility, please know this. There are some people that might not hear from them, because the applications are many. The whole world is applying for this fund. So if they don't contact you, you know that yours did not go through. But then get to know that it is recommendable that your project has a flexible start date, or will not start within the next 6 months. That means that they are not going to approve or to give you the funds in the first 6 months upon your submission of the application. So the second one you need to know about it is that the Rodiney Foundation does not fund travel to and from the United States, or about tuition or capital, or moving around the tours and travels. Yesterday there's a friend who was asking me about, can I get a fund that can fund my travel? So don't think this one will fund the travel. It doesn't include it. So you guys will be adding there next time in the second part, or the second episode of this. But for now, please go ahead and apply it. Know that you have your project that has at least a testing technology, it has a visibility study, and other things. You guys, let's go ahead and earn this money. I told you, it's free money, but you have to be wise. See you next time. And if you've not watched the previous video is also